the fun thing about coming to this show right after therapy, which I literally came here from there, is these things are kind of recently been talked about. But there is anybody that examines their relationship to whatever the fuck they use to take the edge off or manage stress or deal with trauma or what have you, is going to come up against, okay, what is it doing? I used to smoke cigarettes, because that's what you did. Because it was cool. And then I was like, at a certain point, I was like, what am I doing?
Me too.
I don't like this.
But it took me 20 years.
It took me as many years too. And I did it twice. I started smoking when I was 16 because it looked cool, man.
Right.
And I was playing baseball, and that's what everybody did. And in Bad News Bears, Kelly Leak smoked cigarettes, and he looked cool, and he rode a motorcycle, and, give me a break. Got to do it.
John, why do you need therapy? You don't need therapy.
I think everybody could use a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, some kind of check-in.
Really?
How you feeling? What do you feel? I don't know. Maybe you have it with your friends. Maybe you have it with somebody. I like a non...
I have it with me.
That's...
I mean, I have it with my friends too, but I mean, look, I'm just talking out of my ass. I don't know you like that.
I think though,
but
too...
I just feel like I'm talking to a guy who has a very, sound grip on life and reality. It doesn't compute to me why you would need to talk to somebody, but maybe you have demons, I don't know.
It's not about demons. It really isn't. It's not that... Going to therapy is not really about sort of wrestling with these, as you say, existential problems. It's more about kind of checking in and seeing where you are and maintaining a presence and a perspective on
So
life.
Does the lady or dude, have they said things to you that you were like, oh, I was not aware? Oh, okay.
For sure. Again, it's a third-party perspective on whether it's relationships, career, drinking, partying, life, whatever. And I had a great session today because it was like, I'm in a good place, had a couple things to talk about, talked about them, got some perspective on it. And, it's helpful. I think it's helpful.
Yeah,
and I have, look, lost my mom when I was 10, my dad when I was 20. My growing up was a hodgepodge of parents, lack of parents, family, lack of family, different definitions of family, living by the grace of other people, understanding that I had to, kind of self-motivate in a lot of ways. And there's a lot of extra baggage that you carry because of that's unconscious.
But I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but did you ever think, maybe, I feel like a lot of therapy is making you dig into things that maybe you wouldn't have dug into on your own or dredge up stuff. Maybe, again, devil's advocate, it's the human mechanism to forget because it's like, yeah, that shit happened and it was bad, but now it's so many years later.
I think we're going to get to the same thing about two things can be true. I think there's a very valuable part of living that is forgetting and letting things go. And I think that there's a valuable part of life that is examining things that you have been through.
Well, can I tell you a short story to my perspective on this?
Yes.
It may not add anything, but it is so true. April 7th of this year, I looked at...
Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.